Hello and welcome to Straight to the Comments, where we read the comment sections of tabloid news articles. Please stay to the end of the video to hear my opinion on this topic, and of course let me know your opinion by leaving a comment. Please like and subscribe.
Achingly beautiful boys. Brian Austin Green shades ex Megan Fox over her gushing Machine Gun Kelly post, as he responds with not so subtle dig, sharing a snap of their children. Brian Austin Green has thrown shade at his ex-wife Megan Fox for posting a gushing Instagram tribute to her new boyfriend, rapper Machine Gun Kelly. On Wednesday, Megan, 34, posted a sultry selfie of her with the rapper, real name Colson Baker, with the caption, "Achingly beautiful boy, my heart is yours." Just hours later, Brian, 47, appeared to respond by posting a snap featuring their 3 children with the similar caption, "Achingly beautiful boys, my heart is yours." His controversial clapback certainly got fans talking, as one user commented, "I see what you did there." Megan shares 3 children with ex-Brian, Noah, 7, Body, 6, and Journey, 3. Brian Austin Green has appeared to throw shade at his ex-wife Megan Fox for her gushing tribute to new boyfriend Machine Gun Kelly. On Wednesday, Megan, 34, posted a sexy mirror selfie of herself and her rapper boyfriend, real name Colson Baker, with the caption, "Achingly beautiful boy, my heart is yours." However, the public display of affection appeared to be too much for her ex-Brian, 47, who threw shade just hours later by posting a snap of their 3 sons with the similar caption, "Achingly beautiful boys, my heart is yours." His controversial clapback certainly got fans talking, as one user commented, "Ha! Brian, the shade in your caption is too much. I love it," while another said, "I see what you did there." The former 90,210 star had previously maintained that the pair had an amicable split, yet since then, Megan's relationship with Kelly has moved at considerable speed. Brian and Megan share 3 children together: Body, 6, Journey, 4, and Noah, 7, while he also has another son, Cassius, 18, who features in his post, from his previous relationship with actress Vanessa Marcel. The pair filed for divorce after 11 years of marriage, citing irreconcilable differences in May this year. Following the split, Brian spoke out to say it had nothing to do with cheating, and insisted that she and Kelly were just friends, despite them sharing racy scenes from the rapper's music video. Speaking on his podcast, Brian said, "I've never met Machine Gun Kelly, but Megan and I talked about him, and they're friends at this point. And from what she's expressed, he's a really just nice, genuine guy. I trust her judgment. She's always had really good judgment." However, last month, Megan appeared to reveal that the pair were more than just friends, as she confessed she knew something would happen between them before they'd even met. The Transformers star even went so far as to say she could see something akin to a soulmate in the rapper, or what she calls a twin flame. She explained, "I knew right away that he was what I call a twin flame. Instead of a soulmate, a twin flame is actually where a soul has ascended into a high enough level that it can be split into 2 different bodies at the same time. So we are actually 2 halves of the same soul, I think." And I said that to him almost immediately, because I felt it right away. Brian had stressed in his podcast back in May that he didn't want Megan and Kelly to be seen as villains, or that he was a victim. Though it seems he may have now had a change of heart, despite the fact he has also since moved on from the marriage. The actor has been linked to personality Courtney Stodden, as well dating model Tina Louise for a month, but it has been reported they have now split. As far as dealing with the split, the actor said, "It is going fine. I think it's going as well as it can. There's no rule book to it. There's no way of doing it right or doing it wrong. We are learning as we go. The important thing for us is just communicating as much as we can." The best rated comments. Brian wins the internet today. Kind of a brilliant post by Brian. Megan's obsession with a boy is disturbing. considering she is a mother of 3, stepmom to 1. Grow up. I dig Brian's clap back. Megan Fox actually gives me second-hand embarrassment from the things she says about her new BF. The kids are adorable. She should be ashamed of herself putting some kid over her children. Brian should get full custody of them. Messy. She's going to regret this a year from now if not sooner. Always put your children first. Brian now has a chance to let his boys be little boys. With the father, the boys will have a chance at more normal lives. Keep those boys close and raise them well. Ha 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 ha. That is funny. Good for him. It's like when Jen Aniston referred to the extremely public displays of affection her husband was displaying with his new squeeze. Angelina, someone is missing a sensitive chip. Like, come on Meg. You are not 16 years old. These pics you are posting of what should be very private moments between you and your new squeeze is done in very bad taste. Have some sympathy for your ex-husband. Everyone needs a little time to adjust to having their whole world ripped out from under them. Not to mention, your kids will someday see these posts, if they haven't already. Your actions are very juvenile. Grow the hell up, and next time just write these damn sentiments in a Hallmark card and slip under his pillow. It's almost like you feel this need to scream to the heavens you have a new man. We get it. Enough already, it's nauseating. Team Brian Austin Green. Your children are lucky to have you, Zuxo. That was stupid of Megan to post that. She's still a married woman and has 3 real boys who she needs to be sensitive to. Don't go calling your lover boy, you sound ridiculous. Disgusting the level of disrespect she's showing her children and husband. Separated or not, you had children with this man and he's the one caring for them while you're out living your second childhood. I don't know how she can leave her babies for such long stretches. Just force him to toot boyfriend. Priorities. He seems to always have the kids. Good for him though, taking care of them. Okay, Brian. You win the internet today. And those little sweeties are beautiful. Nice burn bag. She is the worst. Who abandons their 3 young children. Trash. Boom. She is acting ridiculous. Clearly she wants some media attention to kickstart her career, but gushing over a boyfriend at her age, when you have children at home, is just tacky. No one wants to see that. Her ex has it right. Get your priorities straight. You're not a teenager. Stop acting like one. The half-naked pictures with a man who isn't their father has to be difficult to understand as well. Have your relationship and be happy, but don't put it out there in such a tacky way. Ha. I love this. He sounds mad, and he should be. He's just pointing out where her priorities should be. Good for him. I think we can see who the more solid, stable parent is between the two. Lol. That says it all really. Brian's coming across as the more loving and present parent lately. McDrop. Well, we don't know how long Megan will have her new boy, but if Brian's a good dad he'll have his boys forever. Boom. Put that in your pipe and smoke it, Megan. I can see why he wants to throw shade and may be angry at her. She told him that her and MGK were just friends, and then she told the public that as soon as she saw him, she knew they were soulmates. Anyone would be angry. At the end of the day, Brian Green is looking after the kids whilst the mother of his kids is traveling. If you don't have kids you won't understand how painful it is for them not to have their mother around. This is not going to look good for her come divorce time. The worst rated comments. He's such a baby. She's definitely so happy now that she's left his older $. Hes jealous and she's enjoying the SE with a younger man, so what? Just makes him look like a bitter ex. Especially by using the kids in his shade towards her. Megan looks happy and has not handling it well. He should seek help. I don't agree with what she's doing, but her loser ex-husband needs to leave her alone and mind his own business. Wow. Using your children to take a dig at your ex. Very mature of Brian. Alright, chill, Brian Austin Green. Don't be petty and jump on the ridiculous bandwagon. He needs to grow up. Bitter man. Using your own kids, that's slow. Honestly, both are super cool. Love them both. Times have changed. It's no big deal now to explore and have some fun. We don't live in olden times monogamous relationships anymore. As long as they're both happy, that's what matters. Life is short. Everybody agrees that this is the modern family. Bravo to both of them for making it work, and so mature and professional. They are role models for today's times. He's jealous that she traded him in for a younger, cooler guy. Green is green envy. Involving your children in your fight with your ex is a dirty move, as immature and pathetic for his retaliation post. I can't believe there are comments here shaming Meghan for posting a picture with her boyfriend. It doesn't make her less parent than Brian. Just because she's with her BF doesn't mean she isn't a good mom. Brian is the immature one here. If he doesn't like the picture, then move on. Why shame her? Oh please Brian, grow up, you're just jealous. Bitter much? She's finally living her life after being trapped for years by him. Knew he would be a bitter old man. Brian is sad she is banging bodies with a young rock hard kid all night and day for hours. Sleep well Brian. Go Megan. He need to grow up. Not happy his wife has escaped his control. Leave the little boys out of it. How does he win? That just reinforces that she dumped him, and after all this time he's still bitter and still clearly following her every move on social media. Move on Brian. Dude, it seems she has moved on, and so should you. I know emotions are involved, but man up and control them, and not the other way. Quit shading her on social media. It makes you seem petty and still hanging on. Meghan finally woke up that Brian was punching above his weight for years. The peanut tells you all you need to know about him. No wonder she moved on. Also, he was punching, hence his bitterness. Petty. Brian's a petty MF, lol. He sounds bitter. He can act over it, but if she offered him some soiled pants or even to suck a fart out of her, he'd be over the moon. Brian is so gross. He started dating Meghan when she was a teen. Now he cannot handle it, that she wants to love on from him and live her life. She is making up for lost time. She should have never settled down with that has-been to begin with. Damn, you all really do hate when a woman has freedom, don't you? Who said she abandoned her children? Does a mother constantly have to be with her kids? Maybe it's good a father is having some time alone with them. Not many men take responsibility. I think she could do better than Kelly though. Spew. He is so childish. Move on Brian, you were a sleaze preying on a teenager. She was 18, you were 30. Did you not think she's being young, being who she wanted instead of controlled by you for over 10 years? Team Meghan. Leave her be. She's not into you. Get a job. Quit living off her bank account. No matter, she will always be their mother and be a part of their lives. Deal with it. She's broke loose from the deadbeat anchor hanging onto her ankle. He's pathetic. The most recent comments. Remember that he has been out and about, euphemism, with 2 women in the same time period. He's no saint either. However, she needs to spend some time with her kids. Didn't actually think she would stay with you Brian, did you? Did she leave the kids too? She's acting ridiculously. raise them up as boys too. How did he spend 15 years with her? She seems to be off her trolley. If they're beautiful boys, then raise them up as boys too. Brian used to be gorgeous. I bet there was no shade throwing whatsoever. Just admit it, DM. It's all in your various journous overactive imaginations, isn't it? She is acting like a lovesick teenager. He's not jealous one bit, is he? Bitter at its highest. OMG WTF, a man can spend as much time as he wants doing anything without the kids. Women does it. She's a bad mom. You see her out with him, and automatically she hasn't seen them in months. Get a grip. Double standard. I wouldn't want you for a daughter. Didn't she leave because he was controlling her since she was a teenager? Listen, you married a HO. They need to be treated as such, because the hoe in them always resurfaces. Now she has suppressed the hoe inside herself for so long playing mommy, that the hoe finally screamed to come back out. She will be in full hoe mode for at least this relationship and the next, maybe forever. See Pamela Anderson. But he is acting so jealous and bitter. Was a cringe post by Megan seems. Swept up in love, lol. We all get a little cringe when we are loved up. You need to remember Brian is almost 50, almost 2 decades older than the two of them. He still dates women half his age and expect them to be mature like him, lol. He is an old bitter ex. Exactly, I'm wondering when she saw her children last. When you make the commitment to have not just 1, but 3 children, I'm sorry, but when they are little people, learning and growing, they come first. Jetting all over with a new boyfriend doesn't. That's how you make healthy, happy, secure adults. She has very young children at home. She seriously needs to get a grip. MGK is a complete loser who couldn't win a fight against any middle and high school kid. The best revenge is living well. Brian should never speak her name again in public. She's moved on. He's looking bitter. MGK looks so uninterested in her. These two are just as bad as each other. Something was seriously wrong in that marriage for her to leave twice. What an immature clown. I thought he claimed to be cool with all of this. Handsome boys, raise them as boys please. Good for him. The mother of his oldest son, Vanessa Marcel, knows how it feels to be left for a much younger partner. And now so does Brian. There are 4 sons, the first with Vanessa and 3 with Megan. All of the children matter. He is not a good person. He is obviously trying to portray her as an unstable bad mother because she decided to be with someone else. It is obvious that she did not want to be with him for a long time and that he is a leech, but she got pregnant again, so she had to give it another shot. This guy should find a job and try to date someone his age instead of trying to embarrass his ex. Trash. I do not understand why people are praising him. He seems toxic and controlling and he needs to let her go. I think she was trapped with him, and that is why she is acting a bit erratic. She's sick. He needs to man up and get those kids away from her. He should have said, achingly beautiful boys, remember them. Their hearts used to be yours. Try dating men, not boys, you awful woman. It's one thing to want to shout to the world you found a new love. It's another to make that your whole social media presence when you have children that are still part of your life. It sends wrong message that you choose a relationship over the bonds of your children. They both raise their sons as female. Nuff said.
That concludes the video. Thank you for watching. Let me know what you think. Personally, I think it was a cheap shot on Brian's part, but I guess it's no fun getting dumped and leads people to act in ways they are less than proud of. Are you Team Brian or Team Megan? Please like and subscribe for at least 4 videos a week.